What you're seeing on the screen right now are simple whiteboard-style videos, and they're quietly printing money right now. This YouTube channel alone is making over $5,000 a month with just 62 uploads, and they've already crossed 100,000 subscribers. And the craziest part? They're doing it using nothing but simple whiteboard-style animations. Most of these are just basic images with small movements, just enough to keep people watching till the end. No expensive tools, no editing team, just a simple, repeatable system that anyone can follow. So in this video, I'm going to recreate this entire channel using free AI tools and Canva for editing, so you can build it yourself and actually start making money with YouTube automation. And the first, and honestly the most important tool that can save you hours of research, idea generation, and scripting is Utopro. Here's how it works. You take a competitor's channel URL, paste it into the tool, and it instantly analyzes their top-performing videos, titles, descriptions, but more importantly, their storytelling flow. So instead of guessing what works, or manually training AI from scratch, it learns the DNA of that channel for you, which means now you can generate ideas, optimize descriptions, and even full scripts that follow a style that's already proven to go viral. And once your AI is trained, you just ask it for viral title ideas based on that same style, and instantly you get a list of ideas that aren't copies but carry the same viral potential. Then, in the same chat, or a new one, you simply use the built-in template prompt, paste your selected title, hit enter, and within seconds, you get a complete script that matches that storytelling style, optimized for retention and designed to perform. Now just copy that script, paste it into your document, and you're ready for the next step. And if you want to try this yourself, you'll find the link to Utopro in the description. It's currently in early access phase, so you can register for free while I'm still refining it for more advanced outputs. Now, let's move to the next step, turning this script into a voiceover. And for this, we're going to use 11 Labs. Because this tool comes with a wide range of AI voices that actually sound natural, including the one you're listening to right now. So just sign up for a free account. That's more than enough to get started. And head over to the text-to-speech section. Here, you can choose from different voice characters. But for this type of video, especially whiteboard style, you want something that sounds professional, clear, and slightly cheerful, so it keeps viewers hooked till the end. Now go back to the document where you pasted your script. Start by copying just the intro section, paste it into 11 Labs, and hit generate. Within a few seconds, it'll create the audio for you. Listen to it, make small adjustments if needed, and once it sounds good, download the file. Then repeat the same process for the rest of the script. Break your script into small sections, copy, paste, generate. And one important thing here, make sure you name or number each file in order, because when we move to editing, this will save you a lot of time and keep everything smooth. Now I've already done this part, downloaded all the clips, so we're ready for the next step. Let's bring everything together and start editing the video in Canva. So now, open Canva in a new tab and click on the video option right on the home screen. A pop-up will appear. From here, select the YouTube video format, because that's exactly what we need for these whiteboard-style videos. This will open a new project with your editing workspace. First thing, name your file. Trust me, once you start creating multiple videos, staying organized becomes really important. Now go to the Upload section and start uploading all the voiceovers you created in the last step. It might take a few seconds. So while that's uploading, here's a small trick to speed things up. Add a few blank pages to your timeline. This makes the editing process much faster because you're not constantly adding new scenes later. Once that's done, drag and drop your first voiceover onto the timeline. In our case, that's the intro, so place it right at the beginning. Now, just play the audio. Listen carefully to what's being said, and your job here is simple. Match the visuals with the narration. And for that, we'll use Canva's Elements library. Now, if you look closely at the channel we're trying to replicate, they're not doing anything complicated. It's mostly simple visuals, basic illustrations, and small movements, just enough to keep the viewer engaged. So first, I'm going to follow their exact style to show you how this works. And then later, I'll add a few tweaks to make it more unique and engaging. As you can see, they're using very simple elements that directly match the narration, and that's exactly what we're going to do. But before you start adding anything, there's one very important step you don't want to skip. Add your transitions first, because if you do this later, your clips can easily go out of sync with the voiceover, and fixing that at the end becomes a mess. So here's what you do. Select all the pages in your timeline. Add the match and move transition, and set the duration to around 0.2 seconds. This gives your video a smooth flow, without slowing things down. Now, once that's done, you can start adding your visuals. If you're already subscribed, you probably know the basics of editing in Canva, so this will be pretty straightforward. Just play your voiceover and focus on what's being said. Pick out the main keyword from that sentence, go to the Elements tab, and search for it. Choose a relevant visual. Drag and drop it onto your canvas, then adjust it. Resize it, position it properly, and most importantly, trim the page length so it matches that exact part of the voiceover. Then move to the next sentence. Again, listen first, understand what's being said. Search for the keyword, add the element, and trim it accordingly. And you just repeat the same process for the entire voiceover. It's simple, but this is where the real retention is built. Watch me do this, so you can see exactly how everything comes together. Now, for example, the third sentence says, "This unsettling experience isn't uncommon." So what I did was, I picked a simple keyword like confused thinking person, searched it in the Elements tab, and added a matching visual. Then I adjusted it, size, position, keeping it clean and easy to understand. Now for the next line, and it's not just you. I searched for something like you or a pointing character and added that element to visually support the message. And this is exactly how you should be editing your video. Now here's something important you'll notice. I've intentionally left some space on the screen for captions, because adding text later will make your video more engaging and easier to follow. Also, to make your video look more professional, you want all your elements to be aligned properly throughout the video. And for that, Canva has a simple feature. Just press Shift+R on your keyboard to enable rulers. Now you can drag guidelines onto your canvas, creating invisible lines to keep everything aligned. Use right-click or your trackpad mouse scroll to adjust these lines exactly where you need them. I set my first element using these guides, and then aligned every other element based on the same structure. And instantly, everything looks more clean, balanced, and professional. Now you just repeat this same style for the entire video. Let me finish this, and I'll be back with the first draft ready. Okay, now as you can see, I've completed this 1-minute scene, and it took me around 10 minutes to search, add, and properly trim all these elements. And this is what it looks like. Before we move to the next step, just watch the flow carefully. Pay attention to how each visual matches the voiceover, how the timing feels, and how smoothly everything connects. Because once this foundation is solid, adding captions becomes much easier and way more effective.
Have you ever been absolutely convinced about a childhood memory, only to have it discredited by a family member? This unsettling experience isn't uncommon, and it's not just you. Memory, it turns out, is remarkably malleable. This video's journey will explore why our brains sometimes conjure up false memories, and what this means for how we perceive our lives and reality. The fallibility of memory.
See how amazing this turned out? Now we can take it one step further and start adding captions to make it even more engaging. But here's the important part. First, complete the entire video and download it to your system, because Canva's auto caption feature only works properly when the video already has the voiceover embedded in it. So once you've downloaded it, upload it back into Canva again. Now you'll see the auto captions option available, and it will automatically generate captions for your video. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can also use tools like CapCut for captions, since at this point, we've already used Canva for what it does best, which is visuals and elements. So it really comes down to your workflow. Now I've added some caption styles using Canva, and this is what the final video looks like. At this stage, you can also add a few subtle animations across the entire video. And that's it. That's exactly how these videos are being created. Simple, repeatable, and surprisingly powerful. And honestly, this is why I love using Canva for this style of content. The library is huge, and it makes the entire process fast and beginner-friendly. Now go through your final output. Watch it once, maybe twice. And if everything feels smooth, the timing, the visuals, the captions, you can simply download your final video. And just like that, this is what we created in around 10 minutes. Now, if you found this tutorial helpful and you liked what Utopro can do, drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Because the goal with this tool is simple: to make it your one-stop solution for everything related to YouTube. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because in the next videos, I'll be breaking down more advanced YouTube automation strategies so you can start making real money online with this.